I was completely surprised when Silkland sent me their 90-degree C-type charger because I was just expecting a charging cord. Turns out this thing is so much more than that. At first glance, this seems like a pretty standard C-type charging cord, but as soon as you start taking a look at each individual component, you realize that this thing offers so much more than just the charging functionality. First off, the quality of this is really, really crazy. The braided band here, like I can imagine this outlasting really any of the electronic devices I own, because they just seem so sturdy and so solid. And the connection here where the braided part goes into the like charging head, I guess, if you will, is so solid. So I'm not worried about bending or twisting it or it ever coming loose or exposing wire. The other part of this is that 90-degree charging head right here. So there's two ways that this could be used. The first one is just by having it conveniently go into the bottom of your phone. So when you're holding it to, let's say, check messages or read emails, it is kind of conveniently out of your way and you don't ever have to worry about bending it. Same when you're holding it like this, right? It's kind of like in the way and you can easily game and play without this kind of poking out. And because it's such a solid 90-degree setup, you won't see any kind of cable wear right underneath here where you normally end up, seeing wires poking out or seeing a lot of wear and tear. In terms of charging cords, this thing is a beast because it allows for Thunderbolt 4 connection and 240 watts of fast charging capacity. You could even use this to charge your laptop if it allows for a 240 watt connection, like a MacBook, USB-C type laptops, or any other compatible devices. Now, that is just the charging side of things. What makes this thing extra special is that it's also built for lightning fast data transfer. When I say lightning fast, I mean about 40 gigabytes per second, which means moving 100 gigabyte files in 30 seconds or less. It also supports a ridiculously fast video output. This can support up to 8K at 60 Hertz, which gives you just a crisp and professional color accuracy like you would normally only see it in a professional setting, which makes these ideal to even utilize them for connecting multiple displays. So if you're a gamer, if you work in an office, if you're a designer of any sort, let it be just graphic designer, interior designer, and you just need a really crisp setup, this cord is hands down one of the better things I've seen when it comes to connecting multiple desktops or multiple device screens, as long as your devices have the USB-C type inlet. As somebody that works with digital content, having a good data transfer cord is, almost a non-negotiable. And considering the quality that this thing has, it's almost mind-blowing that they can offer it at such a low price. Honestly, this thing will go everywhere with you and will become your new favorite tool in your data toolkit.